shining the spotlight on the communities we love. It's time for the KMCH Hometown Tour.
Well, this week we bring our hometown tours a little closer to home, to Edgewood. Located along Highway 3, the northern half of Edgewood sits in Clayton County, while the southern half is located in Delaware County. But the town is anything but divided. For a small community of just 900 people, Edgewood feels much bigger than it is, thanks to the businesses, the residents, and the volunteers who come together to promote their community and make it the absolute best it can be.
There's always something going on, whether it be Kinderwood breakfast or whether we've got blooms doling out flowers for Valentine's Day or a wedding. We've always got something cooking, and it's a town that probably a lot of people don't know there's more to it than just Highway 3. So if you don't venture off the state highway, you don't realize that we're in two counties, Clayton and Delaware, but we've got a lot to offer. You just have to go around the streets and see everything that there is to see.
That's Edgewood Chamber Director and Economic Development Coordinator Elise Bergen, who says Edgewood is proud to boast a number of successful businesses.
Well, we just recently got our retail sales report from Iowa State. They do it every year, and the retail sales reported that we had over $30 million in retail sales reported for 2021. So that's pretty amazing. The other amazing thing is we had 88 businesses that report retail sales. So we have like a really strong retail base, a lot of things to buy and service. You know, it's a really a mecca for coming and shopping, and you wouldn't think of that in a town our size, but we really do have a strong business community. One of the largest banks in the area, one of the largest meat lockers in the area, the largest sawmill in the state of Iowa, but also a lot of strong retail small businesses that offer services and goods that you just can't get anywhere else. And it's a one-stop shop. I kind of feel that you don't even have to leave town to get anything because we have it all here.
And every summer, the last weekend in June, the little town multiplies in numbers as Edgewood welcomes in thousands of visitors for the Edgewood Rodeo.
It is like Christmas. Everybody comes back for it. Everybody loves the traditions of it, and they really like new events too. And we've had such a success. We just love putting it on. It takes about 500 volunteers to host over 11,000 people those 4 days, and we have the best time. I can't tell you how exciting it is when you hear Roger Mooney's voice say, "How many proud rodeo fans are here tonight?" And you just hear the whole crowd erupt saying, "We're here." And there's the rodeo, but we have a parade, the activities in the park, the 5K, the golf outings, just all crammed into one weekend. And something that we kind of forget is this is one of the largest fundraisers for our nonprofit. So when we have the food booths, it's the 4-H Club, it's the Rec Association, it's the Boy Scouts, it's FBLA, it's the church. So we try to keep everybody, busy. It's hard to sleep that time of year. I think I get up at like maybe 5 o'clock in the morning, and I might go to bed at 2 a.m. the next morning. But we want to cram all the fun you can in that weekend, and we just have a blast. And it's so much fun having the rodeo cowboys and the stock contractor in town. It just brings a whole different vibe to everything.
Bergen says the rodeo is a great source of pride for Edgewood, with the whole town coming together to make it happen.
Yeah, and people really plan their whole vacation or their whole summer around, well, I got to work the beer tent tonight, so that's my night. And it's been fun, too, to see the changeover in volunteers. Like my daughter is 22 years old, and now her friends are starting to jump in and help with the rodeo, and it's just a fun time and a good time with your friends and your family, and people really just rally around it. You might not even like rodeo, but just being around everybody in a fun atmosphere is something I would miss if I didn't get to do this all the time.
Bergen says if you're looking for a place that feels like home, Edgewood is it.
This was pretty much my first job out of college. I grew up in Elkader, and I love Elkader, a wonderful town. But when you come to Edgewood, you really feel like an instant part of the town. I love it here. I've been here 27 years, raised my family here, and they have just such a community spirit. It's all for one and one for all. We're very happy when others do well, just the helping spirit that everybody has and the pride that we have in the community. It really shows when we do anything, whether it's Little League game or the concession stand at the basketball tournament. We want to put out a best face and enjoy all that small towns have. You might think it's boring, but man, I'm never bored in Edgewood. Never. Never, never, never.
Tune in at KMCH all this week as we tour Edgewood. Eric Walker will visit with Art Johnson about Edgewood's history on Wednesday. And Justin Roberts will wrap up the week with Jerry Maker and the story of the Edgewood Rodeo on Friday. With today's hometown tour of Edgewood, and a shout out to my dad, Jerry's hometown, I'm Janelle Tucker.